and thank you for joining me in a yoga practice today. Please bring your hands to heart center and just start breathing. Close your eyes. Let your shoulders come down. Breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. Try a little leaning forward and leaning back with your eyes closed. Feel what great care and caution your legs are taking of you. Your feet, your toes, your ankles, your heart, your breath. And now try a little side to side movement. Again, feel where your feet already know where the limit is. Your brain doesn't have to tell them, they get it. Now lift all 10 toes off the mat and set them down. Rock forward onto your toes so they have to grip like crazy. Now pull your abs in, lengthen your back, lengthen your torso, buns down, heart high. Come back where your shoulders are over your hips. Take a little dip in the knees, let the hands come down to go up. Inhale up, and exhale to heart center. Great. Fly the hands to the sky, inhale. Now fly all the way down into a forward fold. Bend your knees generously, set both hands down, bring your knees down into tabletop position. Once you're in tabletop, dip your belly down to inhale. To exhale, lift your belly up, chin to chest, lean back, and dip down to inhale. And then spread your knees wide, maybe your big toes are together. Leave your hands right where they are. Sit down on your thighs, on your calves, and go ahead and let your forehead come to the ground in child's pose. We're just going to breathe for a few moments in child's pose. Take one more big inhale and big exhale. Slowly make your way back up to the tabletop position. Hands down, knees down, feet down. Now reach one foot back, tuck the toes under, and take the other foot back to mimic it. In plank. Take a little glide forward and glide back. Inhale forward, glide back, inhale forward, glide back, and come to your downward dog. I take a step in with each foot and push way back, and then bend your knees, let them hover, and then send only the buns to the sky, and take the heels down to what's comfortable for you. Push away with both arms. Your ears should be having your ears between them, like elbows and ears. There we go, elbows and ears. Glide back forward to that plank. Once again, downward dog. Take 2 steps forward with the feet so that they're up now at the top of the mat, close to your hands. Plant your feet with all toes facing forward. Now take just a forward fold. Take your hands to opposite elbows here. Lean down, lean down. Ooh, big forward fold. Yes, I have bent my knees. Yes, feel free. Slowly, we're going to fly to the sky. First, we're going to bring our hands down. We're going to start the journey up with the torso, followed by the hands, and straightening the legs. Inhale up. Now exhale down through heart center all the way down with a long straight back, bending from the hips. All the way down, exhale. Halfway up, inhale. Hold that thought. Bring your shoulders back even with your back. Make your back long and strong. Engage your thighs. And exhale down. Put your hands behind your shins so your palms are on the backs of your shins. And pull your heart towards your knees. Bend your knees as much as you need to. Now bend them a lot. Take your hands to low swoop down by your hips. And then raise the torso. Fly everything up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale back down through heart center all the way down. Halfway up one more time. Now sit. Bring your seat down, bend both knees, sit, sit, sit. Take a look for your toes. Can you see all 10 toes? If you can't, scoot your seat back. Now take your hands to the sky to sit in what we call chair. Up to the sky now. Hands around and down, back to heart center. We're going to take 3 breath links. Our hands go up to go down. Inhale up, inhale. Down and around, exhale. 2 more. Yoga is so much about breathing. Come to heart center. Just breathe. With your hands at heart center, stand super tall. Put all the weight over into your left foot. Bend it, have a little micro bend in the left knee. Lift the right foot and send it back. A nice generous distance back. Bring the hands down. And then we're going to open into what we call warrior 2. We're going to bring hands up by ears. Raise the torso, come all the way up. Now the right hand goes back and the left hand goes forward. We look out over the middle finger of the left hand. Bend that front knee generously. If you need to switch your foot out a little bit, feel free. You should feel a nice stretch down in the adductors. Make sure both thighs are active. All the toes of the back foot should be down. Take an inhale, bring both hands up, straighten both legs. And exhale back down to your warrior 2. Inhale up. One more exhale down. Now bring the back hand forward to meet the front hand. Swivel your hips and open. You might slip the back heel back a little bit. Bring your hands back down to that low swoop. And then put both hands on the floor, surrounding that foot. Bring the back toes, back heel up. Now start to lift the left elbow, turning into your knee. And open, open, open. Try to look at the crease of the ceiling with the wall. Or you can swivel even more and look up at the ceiling. And bring that hand down. Bring the heel down. Get steady here. You might want to come up to fingertips. You need to come up to knee, come up to knee. We're going to open to that warrior 2 again. Right hand goes back, left hand is forward. Now straighten the front leg. Turn both sets of toes towards the long end of your mat and take your hands up to victory. So your hands are in a big V and your legs are in a big Y. Just breathe. And bring your hands to heart center. Turn the left toes out. Lift the back heel. You might squinch that back foot in a half step and step up. Hands to the sky. Breath link all the way down. Back up through heart center. All the way down one more time. Back up to heart center. Hold and breathe.
shift the weight to the right leg. Step way back with the left. Now take a look down at your feet. You have options here. Some people opt to have the front heel bisect the back arch. Others elect to have railroad tracks where the right foot is in one track and the left foot is on another track. Whatever is good for you is good for you. Doesn't matter. Hands to heart center. Send both hands forward. Open the left arm up and over forward to other side. So your whole torso faces the side and is balanced over the straight top of your hips. Look forward over that middle finger. Bend the front knee a bit more. If you need to, squinch that foot out. Long torso. Try leaning back a little bit and then back to center. Lean back, come back to center. Great. Straighten both legs, hands to the sky for victory. Turn the front toes towards the long end of the mat. Bring your hands to heart center. Now bring both heels in, right where they are. Turn the knees out. Bend both legs, that's called goddess legs. And we're going to take the hands out to cactus arms. Inhale up, straighten legs and arms. Exhale down, bend both. 2 more of those. With your breath, exhale now. Inhale up. Exhale down. Close those goddess arms. Straighten those legs. Bring the toes forward. Bring the hands to your hip creases. Big breath here. And take a forward fold. Lean over to the right. And then lean over to the left. Lean over to the right again. Take both hands down to the right ankle. Straighten your back as long as you can make it. And then walk the hands over to the other ankle. And grab the left ankle. Straighten your back as long as you can. And then let it come down. And come back to center. Take both hands out to Texas T. And then behind your buns. Bend both knees generously. Fly to the sky. Both hands come up. And down to heart center. Turn both sets of toes forward. Lift the back heel. Make sure all the back toes are facing forward. Bend both knees. You might try a little forward and back, exercising that back big toe and step up. Good. Hands to heart center, fly to the sky, all the way down and hold. Bend both knees. Nice and generous, nice and generous. Hands behind your back. Come on up. Come to stand. Hands come to heart center. We're going to now step back with the right foot. Step way back. Get it down nice and solid. Bend the front knee right here. And take the hands to the sky. Bring the torso up. Inhale up. You can even take a lean back if you like. Bend the front knee even more. This is warrior one. Bring the hands down to the low swoop. Hold that thought. Now we're going to bring both hands up. We're going to take the right hand over the top, back to that warrior two. Torso facing the side now. Drop the back hand. Lift the front hand and come on over. Let the right hand slide down the back leg. Bend that front knee generously. Breathe and breathe. Now cartwheel both hands to the front knee. Lean forward, lean forward. Lift the back heel. Do a little forward and back over that big toe. Bend both knees generously and step up. At Let that go. Hands to the sky. Here we go. Inhale up. Exhale down. Come up through heart center. Up to the sky again. Inhale. And just down around to your sides. Little bend in the knees. Bring it back to heart center. Step back with the left foot. Way back. Bend the front knee. Bring the hands up to where the elbows are next to the ears, and then raise the whole torso with the hands. Up to the sky, warrior one again. Back down to the low swoop. This time we're going to open to warrior two, so the left hand keeps continuing. The right hand stays forward. The left hand goes all the way around to the back. Perfect. Looking forward over that middle finger. Abs in, tail down. Drop the back hand. Bring the forward hand over top, looking up. Let the back hand travel down. Bring the hand even more. And come back to the warrior two. Bring both hands to the sky. Turn forward and come back to your low swoop. Bring both hands down. Lift the back heel. Step up. Hands to the sky. Back down to heart center, forward fold. Hold here. Lengthen your back, lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Woo. Bend both knees, come back up to heart center. Step back with the right foot. Perfect. Bend the front knee. Come on down to that low swoop. And then come up to warrior one. Keep the front knee right there where it was. Inhale. Bring hands to heart center. Now send the hands out to Texas T and rotate to warrior two. Perfect. Drop the back hand. Come over to that reverse warrior. Then come all the way back forward. Both hands to the ground. Now bring the hands to the knee. Long back. Bring your torso up and straighten the front leg. Take your hands to your hip creases and take a little forward fold over your pyramid legs. If you need to bend the front knee, bend it. Always keep a micro bend both legs. Come down to what's comfortable for you. Then bend the knee to come back up. Take the hands to the sky. Bend the front knee, bring both hands down. Lift the back heel and step up. Fly to the sky. Inhale up. Exhale to heart center. Inhale to the sky, hands down and around and back to heart center. Step back with the left foot this time. Great. Come down to that low swoop. Come to warrior one. First the elbows by the ears and then the whole torso leaves the knee there. Inhale up. Beautiful. Come back to the low swoop. Open to warrior two as we've already learned. There it is. Come to your reverse warrior. Hold, hold, hold. Bring both hands back. Now hands to the front knee. Straighten the leg, lift the torso, hands to the sky. Super long torso here. Keep the super long torso as you bring hands down to your hip creases. Super tall torso. Take a forward fold here. Toes down strongly. Long torso as long as you can make it. And then bend the knee to come out. Both hands down on the ground. Lift the back heel. Step forward. Fly to the sky. And bring your hands back to heart center. Perfect. Great warrior session. Now let's step to the back of the mat. We did a a lot of balancing between both feet, and you got it. Did really well, especially on the step back and hold and on the step up. The key to the step up is just aligning the feet to the front of the mat and making sure you balance over that and kick off with that big toe. All right, here we go. Step forward with the right foot. Bring the hands to heart center. Lift the left knee. Now take the hands to the sky. Find a gazing spot out in front of your chest. So if you look at the center line of your chest, look forward and find a gazing spot. Take the hands down under the knee, under the leg, and pull up. Great. Now take the hands back out to Texas T. Got that gazing spot? Super. Stretch the leg out front. Bring it back up. Send it to the back. Now bring it back in with a bent knee out to the side. Great. Bring the knee forward. Hands to heart center. Step back. How'd that go? I got a little wobbly there. Feel free if you did too. All right, step forward now, left foot, lift the right leg. Knee up, hands to the sky, inhale. Exhale, let them come down under the thigh and lift it even more. Got your gazing spot out front, hands to heart center. Straighten the leg, lift it up, send it back. Now bend the knee and take it out to the side. How's that gazing spot? Pretty good? Bring the knee forward and step back. All right, take a big wiggle, shake it all out. Great. Here we go. Now we're going to come into tree pose. So step forward, right foot, lift the left knee. Get your gazing spot settled. Turn the knee out. Feel free to tuck it at the ankle, tuck it at the calf, or tuck it at the thigh. You notice I skipped the knee. We need the knee to have its own mobility. All right, I'm tucked in, you tucked in. Use your big toe ball and your little toe ball. That's big toe ball and little toe ball. That's how we do the left and right. The front to back is with the toe balls and the heel. All right. Slowly and at your own pace, lift your hands to the sky. Let the tree branches out. And here we are in tree. Try to push your knee back a little bit in space. And bring your hands back to heart center. Bring the knee forward and step back. How'd that go? Give yourself another wiggle. Maybe some circles with your knees. Go both directions. A little wiggle of the hips, front and back, side to side, all around. Ooh, take a little twist each side, little twist. All right, step forward, left foot, bring the right knee up, hands to heart center. Hands up, 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 and then under the thigh, lift a little more. Perfect. Got your balance. Now send the knee out, hands to heart center. Knee out, out, out. Gazing spot. Tuck the toes. Either thigh, ankle, or shin. We're good? At your leisure, hands to the sky. If you fall out, don't worry, just come back. Lift the torso. Now let the shoulders settle back down. Use your hat foot as a kickstand anytime you need it. Bring the knee back front, hands to heart center, and step back. Super, super, great job. All right, let's find some floor. Come on down to tabletop. Bring both feet from behind, out front. Toes and heels together, please. Woo. Lean forward, lean forward. If it's comfortable, hook your elbows over your shins. Notice I don't have my feet pulled way up front. I've got them out a bit. I want to stretch the lower back here. Ooh, just lean forward, lean forward. I call these my spidey fingers. Let them take a little walk out front. Ooh. Let yourself settle into this. And then lift your right hand to your eyeball height out in front. And down. Followed by the left hand. And down. Take a big inhale. On your exhale, raise both hands. Push your knees down with your muscles. Then bring your torso up, up, up. Hands to heart center. Great. Stretch the left leg forward. Now tuck that right foot in. Take the hands to the sky and start to lean forward, hinging from the hips, not the waist. Keep in line, keep in line. Ears between elbows. Then let the hands come down. Wherever they end up is great. If they end up on the shin, super. If they end up by the heel, fine. If they end up on the toes, fine. If they end up on the mat, fine. Lean forward, nice stretch in the lower back. Then walk the hands back up the leg and take them to the sky. Bring both hands down around the opposite knee now and tuck that first leg back behind you into our little pinwheel. Tuck these toes in and tuck the front toes in too. Take the left hand to the sky here. Right hand stamps out a ways. Lean on over to the right. Look under and up at the ceiling, under your elbow and up to the ceiling. Now turn your whole torso towards your right hand. And reach long, long, long. Keep twisting, reaching, reaching. Now take that hand that's in the sky, take it up over the top to your back foot. Inhale up, bring it back, and set it down over the other hand. Ooh, pause here, high. Ooh, feels so good in the belly. And bring both hands back front. Stamp your left foot out front. Stamp your right foot out front. Now take the right foot super long. Bring the left foot in a bit. Hands to the sky. And we're going to take a forward fold. Janu Shashasana. Nice and slow. Bring the hands down when you feel like it. Stretch the back long. Long, long, long. And walk the hands back up the shin. And bring this foot to stamp. And then bring that foot behind. Tuck the toes under in the back. Tuck the toes in the front. Hands surround the left knee. Take your right hand to the sky. Now set that left hand off a little bit. Reach, 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 reach. Now turn towards your hand that's on the ground and lean forward. The hand that's in the sky, take it back to the back foot, nice and slow. Inhale up, exhale it down. 2 breaths. And bring that hand back up over the top. And set it down on top of your other hand. Bring your chin up, bring your torso up, and look over your left shoulder. Twist and twist. Return to the front, stamp both feet. And pull them in. Pull them in, pull, pull, pull. Walk the toes in, walk the toes in. Come to a point where you can just lift the toes and be still. Breathe. If it's more comfortable to use one hand on each knee, great. And set the toes down. Let the hands walk out. Let the feet walk out. Let the hands walk out. Yeah. All right, we're going to grab a block or a pillow because it's time to relax. You can set your blocks and put a pillow on each block. Make sure that the blocks aren't more than hip width apart so it doesn't collapse. I'm just going to use my whole little block here. Place your shin over your mass there, and then bring the other shin, and then bring your buns up to what makes it comfortable for you. Grab the backs of your thighs and slowly come down under control. You might need to pull your block in or move your buns forward a little bit. Take the hands to the sky. Touch the thumbs together and then touch the first fingers together with the other fingers next to the first. You see the little ace of spades? Set that down over your belly. Once it's landed, make sure your elbows are down and then open your palms to the ground. Let your shoulders come down. It's time to relax. Really relax. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Do a little point and flex with your feet. And then circles with your toes. Both ways. And then all toes to the right and all toes to the left. Again. Let your feet go. Do you feel the shins in that? Roll over your shins a few times here. Let them relax. Now clench your thighs. Let them go. Clench them again and clench your buns as well. Clench, clench. Let go. Oh, letting go feels good. Now let your belly relax. Breathe in through your nose and all the way down into your lower diaphragm. Give yourself some wrist circles. And squinch and open your fingers. Let them back go down to the floor. Wiggle your shoulders a little bit and then just let them go. Make sure your lower back is on the floor. Lengthen your neck, what's good for you. Do a little side to side with your head. Then let your neck relax. Let your jaw relax. Pull your tongue off the roof of your mouth. Let your lips relax. Feel the breath through your nostrils. Let your nostrils expand. Now let your nose relax. Let your eyelids relax. And your eyeballs. Then your eyebrows. Gather some real estate between your eyebrows and let your scalp and ears relax. Your only job is to breathe until you want to come up. When you feel like coming out of this, roll over on the side and pull your knees up into fetal position. Hold that position for a little while and breathe before you push up. No rush. Do that at your own pace.
Namaste. May you have joy and harmony through your day.